Greetings, beloved collective. I hope everyone is doing wonderful. Thankful for you all. Oh, one jumped out already. We are saying yes to the Most High, thanking the divine team for protection and for guidance and for wisdom, that we've made it to this point in the journey. Ooh, the first card that came out right now is "It is not what it seems." So let's see what else there is to say about that. Maybe you're going through. Okay, so it's not what it seems. And the next card is good news, Godspeed, which, wishing you Godspeed, glory. There will be mountains you won't move. I'll always be there for you. How I do. I'll let go of a prayer for you. It's a free world. The table is prepared for you. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Wishing you Godspeed, glory. There will be mountains you won't move. I could probably drop that a key and sing it better. It's kind of right in the middle of my range. But anyway, you get the idea. Don't look back, yo. Okay, so what we have so far is it's not what it seems. So if you feel like you've ran into a wall or some sort of resistance or some sort of like impossibility, it is not what it seems. Do not take the bait of the 3D right now. Remember that when you are shifting timelines, when you're manifesting the new thing, when you are entering your like promised land, if you know, to throw back to some religious references, there's always, okay, all right, this is the revelation, and it's something that once you understand this part of the puzzle, it just makes it so much less dramatic when the stuff happens to you. Okay, so whenever you're going for a promise or a desire or the wish, like when you're imagining the wish fulfilled and you're wanting it to come to manifestation, it's part of the journey where there will always come a time, or there will come a time right before you receive it where there's resistance before you receive it. And remember how it says faith is currency. Faith is substance of things hoped for. It's evidence of things unseen. Ooh. You better believe we're going to get this out. Faith is the substance of things hoped for. It's the evidence of things that are not yet seen. So the point is, when you, like, let's say you receive a download or you receive a sign or you just simply believe for something, and then you encounter the resistance where it appears like, well, that's impossible now. Like, it's definitely over. Oh my gosh, I'm getting a direct message from myself. I see. Okay, I get it. Your faith is the currency that it's the one thing that you have to work with. It's your one substance. It's your one currency. And it's quite literally the most important currency, because it is the currency that activates the generation of any other kind of currency that you want, whether it's money, a house, like freedom, health in your body, healing, somehow for an impossible situation to change. You're like the decision to be like, I don't know how it's gonna work, but I choose to believe that it's going to. Like, that's literally like, that's your one job. And I know it's so difficult sometimes, because there are times where you just cannot get your human 3D brain to like kick into that gear and be like, because we feel like we need to figure things out, or we feel like we need to like be cautious. It feels like responsibility. Sometimes it feels like like learning from your past mistakes to be way overly analytical, practical, or cautious, because it's like, no, I'm gonna freaking learn from that lesson. You know what I'm saying? My hair is really bothering me. I have to stop right now and just admit that out loud. I took a shower and then I had to put my kids to bed, and this is what we're working with on the other side of that. Not really like having, anyway, okay, we're done talking about my hair now. We're gonna get back to the much more important thing at hand, that it's not what it seems. So when you're going for a manifestation, or when you see like a glimpse of something beautiful that you're like, I want that, and then it appears to be taken away, or it appears that something's gonna come against it that's gonna prevent it from coming in, remember that this is your one time now where you're gonna initiate faith, belief. It's just belief. It's just like the belief in impossibility. Just the belief that something can happen, okay? Because, and Godspeed is with you. Just the belief that there's the currency of whatever it is that sometimes makes shit work out. Okay, Godspeed means like success, you know, like wishing you Godspeed, glory. There will be mountains you won't move, but I will always be there for you. How I do, the table is prepared for you. Woo! It's a sweet world. I don't know if I'm singing all those parts right. You look down on where you came from. Still you'll have this place to call home. I don't think I'm hitting every note right either. He sings all over the place in that song, and it's so fire. Okay, anyway, that's a whole thing. And then you don't look back. You don't look back. Once you are like, okay, so listen, here it is. I was shown this vision of whatever, or I was given this dream in my heart, and it says, like, if you're going to refer to the, you know, the word kind of rules, if you live by that, it says that he longs to give you the desires of your heart. Okay, so it's not on him that he doesn't want you to have it. It's on you. And faith is the currency of things hoped for. It's the evidence of things unseen. And that's why faith without works is dead. The works part is you choosing to have the decision to just release belief. That's all you got to do. Just be like, listen, I don't get it. I don't know how it would work, but I thought I saw this thing. The desire in my heart is that, like, I want that for me. It says it's paid in full and finished, so I want that. Okay, it's not what it seems. So don't give in to the 3D realm when the resistance comes, because it's just always a part of it. And your faith is the activation, it's the currency, it's the cha-ching that then shows that you are in alignment, that you have the strength to actually hold the blessing when it gets to you, because blessings are weighty and some are like heavier than others. So it's like, are you ready for this? Because like the Creator is so good, life is so good to us that life doesn't want to break us with a blessing. Like, think about people who aren't ready for money, and then they win the lottery, and then they end up just having to claim bankruptcy by the next year because they have no idea how to manage money, you know? Okay, so it's the same kind of thing. Like, if you're stepping into the next level of your life or of yourself, and you experience that resistance, it's not what it seems. Just choose to initiate, activate, release belief. And the way that you really know that you've done that is by now taking your hands off of it and surrender. Like, you can know that you've actually really given true belief when you let go of it. Don't worry about it anymore and just let it be. And then don't look back. Don't look back on it. Let's see if there's anything more that wants to come out about this. This is such a great word. I might just leave it there. Oh shoot, cattle on 1,000 hills, because remember what's available to you. So think about, you know, my daddy owns cattle on 1,000 hills. Like, first of all, so that means that all that land. Second of all, it means all of the resources on the land, all of the cattle on the land, which, you know, that indicates just tons of investment, of resource, of stability. Like, let's translate that into nowadays terms. Like, you have access to the stability of more than enough, the the choices of 1,000 hills. Like you have options available to you. So anyway, I hope this was encouraging. I'm gonna leave this here, and thank you so much. I just pray that this message would bear fruit in your life as revelation comes to you, and that you would become ever more in tune with the voice of the divine one in your own being, and that your path would be clear to you, and that you would have confidence in who you are spiritually, and that you would allow yourself to really step into that. And thank you so much for coming back around. Like, save this video to your playlist, like, comment, subscribe, do all the things to help get this beloved collective to the people who are looking for it, because it's time, yo. So be blessed, be well, be free.